Shall we start?
Yeah.
Okay, sir. We want a brief introduction about you.
So myself, Dr. Abir De, and I am a soil scientist working in Indian Agriculture Research Institute, New Delhi, and I am a PhD in soil science. Completed the PhD also from this very institute in 2015, and since then I am posted here. So
Okay.
we work in like soil fertility, soil health, carbon sequestration, the quality of nutrient that is going into the soil, fertilizer development and all. So these are few points that we are currently working in.
Okay, nice.
That's actually great.
Yeah.
So we are today. We'll ask you. Okay, we want to know how the soil has been. Like, what's the property has been over the past years in India. So we want your brief knowledge on that. So we'll be asking you some questions regarding soil.
Mm-hmm.
So the first question is, what is soil? And if you have to define it,
Mm-hmm.
how would you do that?
Okay. Now that's a very basic question actually. And soil, as we know, it is the uppermost part, uppermost layer of the earth, right? That is what soil is, and it is a dynamic system. We can say means there is some bookish definition of soil, but those are also very lengthy, so I'm not going to that. So it's the uppermost layer on the earth's surface, and it is it's a dynamic layer. Dynamic, that I mean to say, it's not dead, it's alive.
Keeps changing.
Yeah, it keeps changing, and then again it is alive.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah, because you may say it's a dirt or something that the public means layman's view of it, but it's not like that. It's consisting of several microbes and all the nutrients that is present in the soil, that is constantly changing its forms. It is taken up by some of that microbe then to plant, and it supports the soil actually supports the very basis of life in this planet. And obviously we all know it supports the plant, and then it supports the microbe, and all this actually forms the life cycle of the life itself in this planet, right? And means the food cycle you all might be knowing, right? So that is there, and then again it supports all the like the building materials, the construction things, means everything the civilization is based on. So that's how we can actually define soil. The two important things, it's a basis of life, it's alive, and it's dynamic. So those are three things we can tell.
Quite surprisingly, sir. When I was studying about soil, I was thinking the same thing. It is actually something alive.
Yeah, it's alive.
It is alive actually.
Yeah.
So I really like that. With the definition, you have also given the importance of soil.
Yeah,
They are totally connected. So now the next question is a bit complex, and the formation of soil.
Yeah.
How the soil is formed during years. And
Yeah, exactly. Now this soil is also, when this soil formation, the term you are using,
Yes.
that is also a dynamic process, and uh, now you will be surprised to know, for inch of soil, for just an inch, means a few centimeters of soil to form, actually it takes a millennium, right? And uh, this all forms from the rocks, actually. Means, what is our earth? If we just contemplate, what is earth? It's a just a ball of rock, right?
Yes.
It's a very huge ball of rock, obviously. And then that rock actually goes under weathering, means continuous destruction, right? Means if you, it's not even any rock. If you keep anything in outside in the like environment, it will get destroyed.
Yeah.
After some time, a car, a building, everything. So same thing, it was earlier a rock. Then there are several what you can say weathering agents, mostly water and wind. So it destroys the structures, it crushes it, and from there then some microbial means we can say actually Then there is again, if we go into that, there are like two types of weathering. Means from rock to soil. It's a long journey, right?
Yeah.
And there are mainly different types of weathering, mostly from by physical weathering, if you can say. Physical weathering means we are just when rock is there, we are destructing that structure by physically. It is going to smaller pieces, then again to much smaller and much smaller pieces. That's what physically it is degrading. And there the most important agents are like air and water. So we know you place a rock in a like in a stream of river. With time, it gets smoothened. Like you know the pebbles in the
Yeah,
river,
yes, sir.
they are very small, very smooth and like that. So that's through physical weathering. Then chemically, you add. You don't add means from the mother nature only different. There is a dynamic chemistry that is going inside this, right? So water is means water means H2O. You know, we all know, right?
Yes.
Then there are some acids also, like organic acids and everything. They are reacting with that rock. So they are softening the rock. For example, uh, suppose there is a lime, like calcium carbonate, right?
Yes.
So or maybe gypsum, calcium sulfate. Those are things we all know,
Yeah.
right? So there, if you add a molecule of water, it will get the molecule itself got its volume will increase. So if its volume will increase, it will get again like very crumbly kind of nature. It will degrade easily. So where this chemistry is involved, that we know as chemical weathering. Then there is this biological interferences. Like very crude example will be some plant. If it's grow in a rock, it will
Tear it
grow
down,
and it
yeah.
will just destroy the rock
Yeah.
apart. So like that, but this is the some forces that then this rock again is crushed and then crushing and then it ultimately forms soil. Okay, and if we go a bit deeper in this soil formation, there are mostly five defined factors which control this process from rock to ultimate soil. Uh, First one is climate. That means, uh, you know what climate means, right?
Yes, sir. Temperature.
Yeah,
and
temperature and moisture.
Moisture. Yes.
So rainfall and how much hot this area is.
Yes.
Uh, for example, you are staying in this NCR region, right? So it's a kind of climate. It's a dry climate, first thing. Then it gets very hot in the summer, very cold in the winter. So there will be a different kind of soil formation here as compared to the places like what you can say, like in the hills of Mussoorie. There the temperature is very less. Then we have the southern parts like Kerala, very high temperature and also very high rainfall area. So there will be different type of soil formation. So soil types are different, right? It's alkaline, that's acidic. So this kind of things are there. Then that's climate. Then I already told the biological means mostly microbes, then plants, their acidic things, whatever they are secreting. So that's another formation. And then the uh, terrain material we call, but mostly what it means, what type of rock means in this place, you know the Aravallis, right?
Yeah, Ravi.
Yeah, this is Aravalli. So here the rock type is different altogether. Then if you go to the like Chhattisgarh, those plateaus, there is like red kind of rocks. Those soils are reddish. You have seen reddish soils
Yeah,
somewhere?
yes, sir.
In Bangalore you can find. Okay. So there are different kinds of, then black soils are there. So this kind of the, and then most importantly time. It requires a lot of time, and so these are the things. Means I don't know how much I can convey to you, but this is a process of soil formation. So anything you want to ask on that?
That's
Totally enough, sir.
totally
Okay.
enough. Absolutely great definition.